Okay, cool. Got that done with. There we go. Boop, bom, bing, bam, bomb. Beep, bop. Bam. Sure, I don't have anything incriminating on. There we go. Perfect. Hello. I'm trying muting a sundress. I was kind of doodling and I was like, you know what? I can stream. I remember that I have powers. I remember that I have the power to just stream on a whim whenever I want. I forgot that I have that, that power. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Cool. Okay. Whatever. I don't really need. Okay. Yeah, I forgot I have the magic power called I can stream whenever the fuck I want. I keep forgetting I have that power. And I keep being lazy. Hello, hello. Hey, Ray. We're gonna go with, like... How you doing? How's your day? I keep wanting to say like what time I'm in, like evening, morning, but it's never how it works. What's the plan tonight? We're drawing cute girls in cute sundresses. $20.42 for me right now. Evening. The Norco. Hey, tomato memes. Cute girls in sundresses. Yes. Let's go. I wanted to draw Mute in a sundress because I had the idea of like giving her these big like braid twin tails and like putting the little sunflowers like in the twin tails because I saw an image of that and I was like, oh, that's really cute. I should draw that. So now that's exactly what I'm doing. Through the power of my own sheer will, we will draw cute girls in cute sundresses. I think the arms might be too long. We'll see. Yeah, I think that arm, this one in particular, is too long. Understandable. God's gift. I should just like move this one a little bit in. No, the portions of that are just weird. Yeah, I'm gonna have to feel that out. Like, it looks fine as lines, but then it doesn't feel right with the arms. This one feels wonky, too. I can't tell if that's because I don't know how big I want her shoulders to be yet. Aloha Blade. I feel like her collarbone's off-center, too, now. See, this is why, like, I usually do the doodle stage off-stream if I'm gonna do illustrations, because, like, there's a lot of, like, in-between work. I'm not home at the moment. It's all good. Yeah, I feel like that arm's, like... This is too short. That's too long. I don't know. They're like, yay there? I feel like that's better. Yeah, usually all the proportion shit I always do like off stream. Because there's a lot of back and forth of me just like being terrible about making up my mind. Can't see, but I'm hitting the Jarl Balgruuf the Greater OG. How much I'm interested in this illustration. It's gonna be cute. I'm excited about it. I love doing like little perspective art. I don't do not a lot of perspective drawing because it's a pain in the ass. But I wanted like a cute lean over so you could like really get the braids. I feel like her like hips and shit are all off too. It's gonna be interesting. Give her little plushies. Just for my own amusement. Like, I feel like I should have determined where her shoulders were before I put the braids in. Just do what it feels like, Noriko. Either way, it's gonna look amazing. That's not always true. I do fuck shit up regularly. We'll worry about hands later, as long as I get the arms right. I don't even know what type of sundress I want to put her in. I was thinking like the little like ones where it's like the straps and it comes across and then it's like over the shoulders like this. Like these. But I feel like you're not gonna even see that with the braid. So I don't know. Also, I hate whatever this is now that it keeps doing where I can't like open my tab without it creating like a massive shadow over me. I don't know what that's for or why that is now. Like maybe like just do like the original for now. Like maybe like little rufflies. She does not have a big chest, so I kind of get to ignore it. Maybe do like a bow here. Do like that. Like and I know it's gonna go in. I have to figure out where the cut of the dress is. Like maybe here at the hips. Because then the dress is going to cover up like most of her legs. I don't know if I want to do the thing where it's like shadowed where you can kind of see it within. Forgot to ask how you're doing this evening. I'm doing good. I haven't done much today. I mean, I have, but I haven't at the same time, if that makes sense. Like, my kotatsu, I finally wrapped it. I've been wanting to like wrap it for a while now to change the wood color, and I finally went and did that. And then I strung up some like fairy lights to make it cozier in here. But otherwise, I ain't do jack shit today other than make biscuits and gravy. I don't know how I want the leg. Let me look at this reference image. I feel like I bent her legs too much. Oh yeah, you just moved to a new place. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like I bent her legs like a little too much. Like maybe turned in a little bit, but like not too much. Gotta keep your nest comfy as much as possible. This is very true. You gotta keep your space comfy. I've been like slowly making things more comfy. I feel like doing like the classic, like just like big the big like flowy shapes, like the sun is like the wind is catching it. We'll figure out what those lines mean at some point. Yeah, I moved in. I've been getting comfortable with where I live. Slowly but surely. Oh, yeah. I feel like her head is too big. Her body's too small. I can't tell which one. I feel like to here is like wrong. Man, that's why perspective drawing sucks in the early stages. Maybe it is her head. I don't want to change her hair too much because I kind of like what I've done with it. Maybe we just take her head down, like her face. Yeah, I feel like it's better. A little bit. And I can take all of this. Move that down just a smidge. Yeah, I feel like that. I like that better. We Noriing. We are Noriing. We're Noriing all over the place. I should have grabbed a drink. In the spur of the moment, I remembered I could stream. And I didn't even think about like preparing myself with like a beverage and all that. Let's grab this. I'm curious what happens if I like make it look like she's leaned more forward. I don't dislike it. Hydration check in 7 minutes. Oh no, do I have water in the cup? No. I drank all the water out of that cup. It's been so hot where I live. I've been drinking so much water. Like, I go outside for like 5 minutes to like go check my mail or something, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm dying. And then I'll like get like the tiniest bit. Same, dude, it's been so hot. It's not funny. I'm so tired of it. I want it to be fall already. I'm done with this summer shit. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about this. Like, honestly, if I wasn't streaming right now, I'd probably scrap it at this point, because I'm like, I don't know how I feel about this pose. Leaning over's always been kind of like a hard pose. I don't know how much of her torso to remove. I don't want to remove too much of it. I think that's enough. So it's been hell hot, and winter has been arctic cold this past year. The past few years. It's been weird. I don't like it. I'm okay with the winters being cold. I can handle cold winters. I can't handle hot summers. I'm not built for that. I'm not built for the weather to be so hot. I'm like terrible with the heat. I can't do heat. because like my philosophy on the deal has always been like it's very easy to like stay indoors and like bundle up. It's very hard to like cool down when you're already too hot. I'm fine with triple digits. Oh no, it's been triple digits here and I hate it. I feel like sorry, I'm busting out the box method real quick. So if that's that, that means this is gonna be like this. So this is the middle line, and then hips are here. That box is like here. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it makes sense, but it doesn't. It doesn't look good. Travel for work and I always go in the heat. I never want to experience it. Would experience a negative 40 F again. Dude, no. I would. Negative 40 is not what I mean by cold weather. Like 0 max. Negative 3 maybe. Nothing else. Nothing below that. I hate snow. Snow, it really depends on the snow. Because there is different types of snow. Like very dry, powdery snow is more manageable than like really wet snow. Just like cold weather in general. Yeah, that will make you biased. I feel like I can handle some snow. Not too much. I don't live really in an area where it snows too much anymore. It's mostly ice. Like maybe every few years we might get a particularly bad snowstorm. Hard snow's a bitch to handle. Yeah, the wet like snow where it's like it kind of melts it a little bit and then it refroze in the night. I don't like that type of snow. That's the kind of snow where I'm like, that's not really what I want to deal with. Iced snow, yeah, where it like freezes over. Make it into a shaved ice to make functional snowball fight. I remember there was one winter when I was a child where it snowed really heavily, like really late into the year. Like in February. And I made an igloo, which was like very rare to have that much snow. Hello, purple hair girl. Hello! I need to mean it. A lot of things to do responsibly wise when it snows. I have to salt the pavement, shovel, clear it, intensive car. That is true. There's a lot of more car maintenance in the winter. I never had to deal with the car maintenance in the winter though. Maybe that's why I'm biased, because I never had to drive in the snow. I feel like my tune would change if I had to drive in the snow. I don't even like driving when it's raining. That's because my car's really low to the ground though, and it's really slippery. It hydroplanes really easily, so I know for a fact it would also do terrible in the snow. Oh, my neck. Don't get me started on driving in the snow and drivers at the snow. Yeah, no. the area where I live, it occasionally gets cold enough to snow and ice. And people act crazy because they like nobody has snow tires and nobody knows how to behave in the snow. So it gets a little kooky. Like people act a little. People act a little crazy, but I mean, I would also act crazy in the snow, to be fair, because I've never had to drive in it. Good God. Yeah, no. I'm very happy I haven't had to drive in the snow. I'm very happy I probably will never have to drive in the snow unless I move. I am hyperfixating on these braids so I don't have to worry about other stuff. I just want to make the braids cute now. Braided cute hair is a must. Yeah, and later I want to like add some sunflowers like in the middle of these because that's why I didn't focus too hard on like some of these middles. So I want to put some sunflowers in there, but I want to wait until I'm like working on the details to worry about that. Learning how to braid so I can show off to my niece. I only know how to do like normal braids. I don't know how to do like cool braids like French braids or like box braids. I don't know how to do anything cool like that. All I know is the plain Jane normal braids. Damn. I'm Victorian. Yeah, I tried learning how to French braid. I remember my mom tried to teach me how to French braid, but like I just couldn't figure it out. My niece showed me how to braid normally. I just want to learn how to French kind of looking braid, so and the northerner looking ones. Like, what are those types of braids called? There's a lot of different kinds of braids. My mom knows how to braid. So I always see like her do different kinds of braids, like lobster tail and French braids and like 5-strand braids. What's up, by the way? Nothing much. I've not done a lot other than like spruce up my apartment a little bit. The love you seek is in the mountains. Sounds like wise words. Alright, let me focus about this anatomy. Also, I hate Islam. But no, I haven't really done that much today. It's been an indoors day. I paid my rent, so I'm kind of like tightening up my wallet. Not because I need to, more of like I just like I see the money change and I'm like, ooh, ow. Learning how to crown braid. My niece hair's long, so I'm probably just keep it short when I do visit. Ooh, I do like one time when I was very young, I did have hair long enough to do that kind of like crown where you can take the braid and like wrap it around the top of your head and make a crown out of it. I did have hair that was long enough to do that in one very short period of time in my childhood. Oh, whoa. Hey, Wallace. I feel like what I did wrong was putting that braid down. Because now I've made like the chest like not wide enough to properly like I can see where the arm, like put the arm, but it's not right. Actually, you know what? Maybe I can salvage this. Won't be able to talk, just wanted to say hi. I'll be lurking. But first, who is this? It's Mute. I wanted to draw Mute in a sundress. Is it worth growing out your hair? No. In my opinion, no. Some may argue otherwise. I mean, it really depends on the person. I, for one, do not like having long hair. Because it's maintenance. It's a lot more maintenance than what I'm willing to put up with. Good to learn how to braid hair. Now a good hanging out time between me and my nieces. That is true. Like, it is. I feel like it's a good skill. Not even because it's just that. I feel like it's a good skill because you can braid anything once you do know how to braid. It's a good trick to have for certain things, like, you know, if you had like a bunch of cables or something you want to like put together, or if you had like made bread, you can you can braid together the bread. That's the only like application I can think of at the moment. But I know there's more uses to it. Cords, like cable, like ropes. Yeah, making ropes using vines. Yeah, there's a lot of uses for knowing how to braid things, like even like the most basic braid. Making flower crowns. Making flower crowns is a little different of a braid, but you are right, you can make flower crowns. I haven't made a flower crown in years. I was a wee child last time I made a flower crown. I remember I had this like Girl Scouts like DIY book, and it had a thing on making flower crowns. I was not in the Girl Scouts. I just had this like book that was of like little DIY projects and stuff, like how to make birdhouses and stuff. And it just so happened to be like a Girl Scout book, and it also had like a thing of how to like make, like how to bake and like how to like do different like little DIY projects and like make flower crowns. Always make them when I visit my niece, collecting random flowers and patches of grass in the lawn and in the parking lot grass. I mean, that's the best ones though. I do miss living in an area with a lot of wildflowers, because it is like the perfect little like summer activity. I feel like I should kind of create a little more dynamic movement with this braid, like show the wind moving through it. If I pull out like the liquefy tool or something. Yeah, I feel like I'm just gonna have to redraw that. Liquefy tool did not work. Or maybe like warp might work better. I don't know. I feel like I might have to just redraw it. I know, I put all this effort into them just to redraw them. Live in Texas, where we use it when I used to have her, we just go outside and do fun stuff outside. I love doing stuff outside. I feel like there we go. Just woke up from my nap. Nice. Hello, EJ. Hello, MS Woman. I shouldn't be doing these backwards. That'll just trip me up. There we go. Hi, Haidar. I was on VC with Mew earlier on her stream. Nice. Surprised she let me VC her while playing. That's cool. Played her one time towards the end of stream. I didn't get the chance to watch the whole VOD yet. You like Pokemon? I do not like Pokemon. Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I just never got into it. Which I know, it's weird that I never got into Pokemon, but I never got into Pokemon. Cause like everybody else around me is obsessed with Pokemon. What? Yeah. Did not know this. I think the Pokemon are cute. But that's about it. I don't, that's about the extent of it. Like, I don't know, I never got into it. We were watching Pokemon for movie night. I mean, I've seen the show. I've seen Pokemon. I just never got into it. It's true. I've seen like multiple Pokemon movies too. I don't know, like I'm okay with it. It's never like, I don't know, I never got the Pokemon obsession. I just never like locked in like that on it. I never liked the games. Watching it's not the same as being into it. Yeah, I'm just not into it. Like I never liked the games. The cards are cool, but that's about it. That's just the extent of Pokemon to me is like I never digged to the games and I never liked anything else. Like, I watch all the Despicable Me movies, but I don't get it. I've only seen like the first 2 Despicable Me movies, if I'm being honest. I love Pokemon. I'm aware that you love Pokemon. Oh no. I mean, AJ, you know I don't like turn-based games though. So that kind of explains it. I don't know, I never got into any of the games. Catch would be like, let's hunt every Pokemon and imprison them in tiny balls. I thought the thing about Pokeballs is that it's big on the inside. I thought that was a thing that they did, was they like proved that Pokeballs aren't like crammed in there. They're not like crammed in there. It's like a it's like a little portal where it just like it's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside. Worse than being in a zoo. I mean, it kind of is just being in a zoo. Pokemon teaches animal abuse, unlike One Piece, which teaches love and friendship and piracy. And piracy is okay. Piracy is cool. This is... I watch on piracy. Who doesn't at this point, honestly? Watch everything on piracy sites. Streaming services are expensive and they don't have everything that I want. Double double no pickle, caramelized onions, well done animal style fries, Neapolitan shake. What is that even for? In and out. English dub, Arab dub sub. I mean, who doesn't? I don't know. I usually watch things subbed. Unless I particularly like the English. In-N-Out? Nice. Talk? What do you mean talk? I am talking. Talk more? No. Why do I have to placate to you? Can't I focus? I can't look at chat and draw at the same time, I'm sorry. A 2 4-4s and 3 animal style fries? Jesus. That's a lot of food. Best thing we got around here, Steak and Shake. I do love the fact that I live like 2 miles away from a Steak and Shake. And I can just get a burger whenever I want, a really good cheap burger whenever I want. What's an In-N-Out? It's a burger joint. It's a hamburger place, but they're like only on the West Coast. They don't really have them on the East Coast where I live. I've never had In-N-Out. The big OC. I don't know. Let me grab both these layers and I'm gonna scale. There we go. Most houses in the US do not have ACs unless you live in the South. I feel like that's less common nowadays. Most houses do have AC, unless they're older and the house has been remodeled to have AC. Like, I grew up in a lot of older houses growing up, so we didn't have central air. I didn't have central air in my house until way later. But I don't think it's particularly a southern thing. I think it's mostly just because of, like, it depends on the age of your house, whether or not it's been upgraded to AC or not. I would say most houses have been upgraded to AC. Especially new builds. Like, if you get a newer house, like, built in probably post-war era, it probably has air conditioning. Even if you do live in the north. Summer makes me worried about climate change. I know it's been scary. It's been a little spooky, honestly, with how hot it is. It's been, like, dangerously hot where I live. Like, wet bulb index, like, die of heat stroke if you're outside for too long hot. which is a little unnerving. Only has heating, nothing to turn the temperature down, only up. So you only have heat, you don't have air. Heat sure has been abnormal. It's been some abnormal heat, man. I don't like it. Man, if you ever lets me make her another outfit, I'm 100% bringing up the concept of doing braids with flowers in them like this. Because it's super cute, and I know I could do it. It'd be kind of a pain in the ass, but I could do it. Super El Nino. I did hear about that. That's when the ocean changes direction. Or it's not that the ocean changes direction, it's like the push of the heat in the Pacific changes, which is kind of scary. It's normal, but it's like not particularly good this time around. Because it's super... Is the cake a lie? Could be a lie. Didn't get my joke? I did not get your joke. Ugh, I should grab a biscuit. I want a biscuit. I'll be right back. I want a snack. I didn't really eat dinner. I had like a late lunch. So now I'm kind of peckish. Snack time. Ever be Minesweeper stream? I should, but I'm lazy. Everybody's been asking for Minesweeper stream for like a year. Keep normal, make a BGM for a little bit. Just look it up. I'll just look it up at some point in time. There we go. It's like every time I look at stream of it's my heart. It's very cute. I love it. Ate too much cantaloupe. I love cantaloupe. Actually, you know what I like more than cantaloupes? Honeydew. I really like honeydew. Alright. I think I'm gonna make this the final layer. Let me set up my stabilizer a little bit higher. For them crisp lines. A little higher than that. Aren't cantaloupes honeydews? I mean, they're both melons. I know that much. People be hating on cantaloupe and honeydew for no reason. I think it's because, you know, you get like a fruit salad and they're always underripe, so they're hard and gross. I think that's why most people don't like honeydew and cantaloupe. They just never have good ones. That's like the same reason I don't like dragon fruit, because I never had a good dragon fruit before. With huge melons, loves melons. I do love melons. I love all kinds of melon. I just watched someone make fucking Miku in Gacha Life like a PNG of her. I never got into Gacha Life either. I was too old for that. Yellow dragon fruit's great. It's actually sweet. I've never had a good one. I've tried having dragon fruit like 3 times now, and like I keep getting it from different places every time because I'm like, oh, maybe this farmer's market has like good ones. And it's never the case. They're always just bland. And it makes me sad because they look so good. The texture's fine. I like the texture of them, like they're a little crunchy because of the seeds. But I've never had a good one. Like, I just can't get my hands on like one that's actually like nice. And like actually ripe. Yellow skin's where it's at. Red and white is mid. Yellow skin's where it's at. I can never find a yellow one. I haven't seen a yellow dragon fruit in person. Or else I would have, because I have heard that they're the sweeter variety. I've always wanted to. But I just, like, they don't sell them where I live, and they don't sell good ones where I live. Oh. What? Nori, help. I can't fix what you just did. Yeah, I can't fix what you did. What did you do? Did you just delete the message, or did you do a whoopsie for realsies? Was it a hard ban? Oh, did you ban, or did you... I'm trying to see if they sent any other messages. Unhit him? Okay, cool. That's fucked, man. That's cursed. I'm sorry on Wallace's behalf. Man, she's gotta let me make this outfit real. How did you learn how to draw? A lot of practice, honestly. A lot of different resources, too. I learned how to draw people first. Like, how to draw more of, like, not anime, but, like, actual, like, semi-realism to comic book style. That's how I first learned how to draw people. And then, like, I've just slowly drifted since. But a lot of it's different resources. It's like a hodgepodge of different things. Looking at different artists I like, drawing for like 20 years. Honestly, longer. I think I've been drawing for easily over 20 years at this point. Like, I picked up a pencil and shit, like art supplies as a kid, and I've just never stopped. It's just always been the thing I'm into. And then anytime I'm kind of stagnating, I just study. And then I just keep getting better. Drawing for like 20 years, bro. But it's true, though. I'm drawing since I was a kid. And it's just been slow, progressive work over the course of 20 years. Ugh. I don't like when the phone tracking gets confused about the cup. It's not doing it this time. Yeah, like that. I don't like that. I think it's because it's a clear cup. Like, it's plastic, but it's clear. So I think it like sees my mouth like amplified. What the hell dropped? I heard something drop. Oh, okay. It was my string lights. Thoughts on Terraria? I've never played Terraria, so I can't say that I've put any thought into it ever. Because I haven't. I don't know. It never piqued my interest, so I never played it. That's like it draws the smiley face, just a quick little... I mean, it's really... all drawing is learning how to do stuff. If we're doing Movie Night or Tetris or whatever, let me know. I will. I don't think we will, though. Also by AJ. 2D aspect for everyone. That's true, but I mean, a lot of drawing is learning how to do 3D and translate it into 2D, like making shapes, learning how to draw boxes, and then learning how to angle those boxes. Like, if you know how to draw, like, rudimentary shapes in 3D, you can learn how to draw anything. Love you, let's bye-bye. See you, chat. Bye, AJ. But yeah, no, learning how to draw a lot of things involves learning how to take shapes in 3D and learning how to translate them into 2D, and it's kind of hard. Oh, me Terraria. Oh, yeah. I lost track of what we were talking about before. And I was already on the tangent of art. So Noriko, hey. I didn't see whose name that was. Oh, Skelly, hi. Now I've gotten to the point where I can draw most stuff in about like an hour or two. Give or take. More importantly, I won't work on anything more than a couple of hours. Unless I really like what I'm doing, then I will. You know what, for being floral themed, I really don't know how to draw flowers. to 3D is easy when you have me, or the other way around. I mean, even if you don't work from like real references, because that's definitely like not everybody works from like real reference images, you know. There's ways. There's a lot of different methods for art. I feel like that's the thing with a lot of people is like what works for somebody might not work for somebody else. It's really of like how your brain can translate images in your brain to then put on paper, like the hand-eye coordination of understanding how to like get from point A to point B. Like you see the shape of something, but like how do you break that down? I feel like it's so different for everybody. Like some people work really well with using reference images, like real images of people. Some people work better with like I'm realizing what I did here, and that looks silly. Basic shapes, like breaking down things into basic shapes. Some people just really need 3D models to comprehend stuff. Which, I mean, I know it was a debate a while back over using 3D models to, like as bases to work on, like to like trace off of and whatever. I don't understand treating that like a cheat, because honestly, it's a lifesaver. I don't always use 3D models, but they do save time. And it does help with really hard poses. I do it all the time with hands. I'll take 3D models of hands a lot because it's really helpful. Because hands are weird. They're a weird shape. And sometimes like the box method just does not work for me with those. Really depends on the individual. I'll get on hands then. I can't do it from reference images with hands. I've tried. I can't look at pictures of hands. I really need 3D models when it comes to hands. Older designers used a special kind of 3D model called a live action reference. They also rotoscoped. I can't make a 3D model of my hands. That's not true. Go scan your hands. Have you ever thought of an art career? You were good. I'm good. I don't know about making art a career. When I was younger, I definitely thought about doing art as a career, but I like food on my table. And also, it's one of those things where, like, if you do what you like as, like, a job for too long, it, like, you get really sick of it. And I really don't want to get that burnt out. I don't mind doing commissions, like, at my own rate. Like, I don't mind doing that, like, as a side work thing for a couple extra bucks. Like, that doesn't bother me. But, like, doing it every day and, like, it not being necessarily about my own creativity and being more of, like, hey, get this done by, like, tomorrow. That type of shit I don't really like. So I can never do it as, like, a full-time thing. Also, there's, like, you know, if you want to be, like, an artist on the internet, right? It involves a lot of networking. Like, it's not just, like, just make your shit, post it, and you're good. It requires a lot of networking and, like, finding clients and, like, that type of stuff. And, like, learning how to sell stuff and, like, learning how to sell, like, your art. And that's its own thing. Open up your own animation studio and have other people draw for you. Yeah, but then I have to pay animators. I don't have animation paying money. I think the best I could do is, like, paying somebody on, like, Fiverr to animate me something. I don't think I could go afford anything else. I wouldn't say I'm content with where I am artistically, because I'm never content with where I am artistically. I think it's more so, like, I'm content with what I do artistically. In that way, I'm content with what I am. And I feel like that's enough. Like, as long as I like what I'm doing, I feel like I'm content. I like drawing anime girls and guys. Artists are the most oppressed group in society. It is true, we do not appreciate artists. There's a reason why the starving artist is its own stereotype. Because, like, yeah, being an artist as a career choice would be really fun. I don't think I have the gall to do art full time. As cool as it would be, I don't think I just, like, I don't think I have the gusto. And, like, I'm good, but I'm not, like, super good to the point where it would be very easy for me to, like, just, like, trend, you know? Or even, like, just get a clientele that would want to buy my shit, I guess. I'm also not like, you know, a comic artist where like I have characters that people really like, yada yada. Like there's different avenues of like doing art as a full thing that you can lean into as an artist. Like whether what you like to do, like comics, if you have like OCs and you like make your own comics and like have your own world. There's people who do like art for VTubers and like that kind of like those avenues. Like I just never really had much interest in any of that. I just like drawing for myself. I don't know. I don't like putting value behind it, I think is what it is. Doing it hard until furries notice you would get banked. I don't know how to draw furries though. I never practice. I'm really bad at drawing animals. Ever Stone Toss? I have heard of Stone Toss. Like, you don't have to be the most skilled artist to like be popular. I feel like there's enough comic book artists out there, or like not comic artists, but like, you know, like newspaper comics, those types of comics. Like those types of comic artists. I feel like there's enough of those out there that you could be like, yeah, you don't have to be like the most talented person in the world to get a career in art. But even then, sometimes I'm just like, man, I don't even like what I make. It's really hard to like sell yourself when you don't even really dig what you're doing. When Tusk gets banked drawing goofy right-wing propaganda, that's very true. I mean, there's definitely the option of grifting, drawing not safe for work. There's avenues to make money doing art, that's for sure. I do wonder sometimes though how accurate the whole like furry artists make crazy money thing actually is. Oh, you know what? You won't even be able to see that hair. Yeah, that shoulder's totally blocked off. I've always been curious how real that is. Like Kaiji mangaka drew his characters using a ruler. I mean, there's methods, man. You don't always gotta do everything by hand. Find out yourself, learn how to draw furries. That sounds like a lot of work, if I'm being honest. Like, learning how to draw furries sounds like a lot of work. Because I've never done it in my life. Like, I did draw, like, myself as a furry once. I think on a New Year's stream for shits and giggles. And it was bad. Because I don't know how to draw animals. Because I've never cared to draw animals. Never drawn animals. Time to calm nor to make art for or 101 Dalmatians. Hell no. I'm gonna be tracing, bro. Also, I think in my comms it says I don't do animals. Did you trace on cancel how the guy who drew cover for Magnet was canceled? Dude, I don't care what people on the internet say about tracing shit. As long as it's not like one for one somebody else's art, I genuinely don't care. Even the great masters traced shit, so I'm not gonna care if some 15-year-old on the internet is tracing pictures of Hatsune Miku. There we go. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's a handful of tools out there for artists, and you know, if you're like going over 3D models, whatever. This drawing makes me feel for manga goes, what do you mean? The effort behind it? I wish I could draw like in a much more detailed style, but I just like, I don't know. It's a lot of effort. Like, I feel like when I go all in for effort, it like I ends up getting more mad at it than I do like enjoy the process of it. That's why I usually keep the detail work like really like nothing. Like, I don't do much in the terms of like details and stuff. It's also why I do really thick line art, because I don't know. I just like, I get so sick of it very quickly when I like have to work too hard. Makes me dislike the process. Yeah, no, I could never, like, draw, like, in a full blown anime style, I think. I mean, I could if I really, really wanted to. But there's something about it that, like, doesn't fully click in my mind, where, like, I want to simplify things in a very specific way. And the way that anime is stylized kind of makes that kind of harder for me to figure out. Like, it's an amount of detail where it's like, yes, it's high detail, but it's not, like, perfectly high detail. And it kind of drives me insane. It really depends, too. Drawing Eva for you again. I don't draw mechs. You're literally given everything that's on my I don't draw sheet. I feel like I can bring this lower. Evas are awesome. I don't like drawing mechanical shapes. Open an Eva blind box and got an angel, sadly. That sucks. It's like the opposite of what you want. I do think Evangelion is cool, don't get me wrong. I just don't want to draw the Evas. Wear this. I hate it. I feel like it's because I gotta like tilt this hand more. It's the angle it's at. Makes the palm short. I feel like if I went like that, yeah. Berserk, yeah, Berserk's great. Vagabond also has my favorite art style because it's very realistic, very high detail. Hello and bye, anyone. Spider-Man was good. Did you enjoy the Spider-Man? I didn't even realize there was a new Spider-Man. Let's see. So if this is here. On the Wikipedia for fetishes, list off which ones you would draw and which ones you wouldn't. No. I will not be feeding into your sick desires. Also, I think I've literally already done that before. I don't know. Pretty please? No. No, you haven't. I just listed 5 different fetishes from the list and you would look them up. No, you've made me tell you what fetishes I would and wouldn't draw before. I know you have. Why is this a reoccurring thing? Because Wallace thinks fetishes are funny. This is a YouTuber I'm following that has been streaming Zelda games for 20 hours. I can't imagine streaming for that long. Sounds exhausting. I don't understand people who can stream for longer than like 8 hours tops. Your goal is to stream Zelda for 24 hours. Almost there, man. Holy shit. I would never be able to. Also, hi, Uwe. Promised 5k due 24 hour. I know I did, but that's gonna be horrible. I'm gonna have to do like a lot of like pre-streams where I stream for like 10 hours just to get used to that. Where I watch it a week-long stream? Hell no. I think YouTube has a thing where after a certain point, the VOD doesn't record anymore. I'm trying to remember what that threshold is. I think it's 10 or 12 hours. YouTube won't save the VOD after a certain amount of time. I don't exactly remember what the number is though. 12 hours? Yeah. It's not available, just checking. Nice. All good. They're gonna accidentally sleep stream for 24 hours. I would, actually. I think I would crash. Was a good chat. Hey. We're drawing mute. Or I'm drawing mute. Everybody else just watching. Am I at the point where I like this? Maybe. Zelda Wind Waker now? She's just going through all of them? She's just grinding through games? Oh my god, all my stream lights are falling off the wall. She's going through all the 3D Zeldas. That's crazy. Yeah, I think I would just lose my mind. I don't think I could mentally handle streaming for games for a really long time like that. Like how Uwe posts the thing and then just leaves. I see how it is. Everyone got a very cute accent, but sort of mannish. I don't know. I mean, what do you mean by mannish? It's like she just speaks kind of masculine, kind of like the way I do sometimes. Or just say German is mannish, because I think German sounds cute when women speak it. Tomboyish. Nothing wrong with that. Man, I don't want to color this. It's gonna be such a pain to color this. Her voice is heavy and she does funny German R's sometimes. Oh, she does the fun R's. The funny German R's. Man, I'm gonna have to color this. It's just gonna be a lot of work to color it. Because I still haven't decided if I want the dress to be kind of semi-transparent yet or not. Right to the rural area, just mess with her. That's just messed up. Man. Fine. Bit to coloring. Also, yes, I always have to do this. I always have to make a solid version of color because A, I get a nice clipping mask out of it, and B, I don't finish my lines. So there's always gaps in my lines, so I can't just bucket fill anything. Really, I do it. Mostly it's for the clipping mask. I always just do it for the clipping mask. I didn't create a line here, but I should have. So, hey radio. How's it going? We're drawing cute girls in cute sundresses because it's summer. That's gonna drive me nuts later if I don't fix it. I do a pretty good goober. I am a goober. Almost fall. I can't. I need it to be fall. I need it. I love the fall. I don't want to go through August. It's the worst one. It's the worst summer month. August is like the dog days of summer, and I hate it. Every year August comes around, and I feel like that one picture of Patrick where he's like, what kind of place is this? That's exactly how I feel every time it's like August, like the heat of the summer. It needs to be winter like now. No, not winter. I just need it to be fall. I just need it to be crisp in the morning, but like kind of warm, not really like totally warm, but like I just need it to be crisp outside. I need to see the trees change, and I need to like feel that nice crispy like cold air in the morning so I can throw open my screen door and I can get toasty warm under my kotatsu and not sweat my ass off. I need that. I need to be able to use my kotatsu. It's really what it is. I can't use it, and it makes me so mad because I just bought chairs and shit for it. Don't worry about bad mouthing me. What do you mean? Oh, August. No. August. Like the month. Hot and miserable. Wait, you thought I was calling you miserable? You got kotatsu in America? I do. I found one that had it cost me more money than I probably should have spent on it, but It has American outlets and it's graded for the American electrical system, so I don't have to worry about burning my house down. And it's very nice. I love it. It's like I bought it like 2 years ago. And it's been my favorite thing I've ever purchased. It's paid for itself in my heart. Because like I grew up without heating, so like I always spent like all of my winter times like around a little heater. So having the little heater under the table and like the blanket trapping it in is like perfect. Because I would rather like be in a space that's hot than and like control like if I'm around it or not. I'd rather be near something that's hot than like be in a space that's hot. You know, like I'd rather like the house be cold except for this little area that I'm in than the whole house be warm. Because that's just what I grew up around, so that's just what I'm used to. Just use it, face the curse of Evangelion cosplayer. No, not the sweat. Is it raining a lot over there? Yeah. It's been on-off rainy right now. Today, like yesterday evening, it like thunderstormed. And it's been kind of thunderstorming like every afternoon, which is a pretty normal summer pattern here. Where it like rains in the afternoons and the evening times. Which kind of sucks because I need to seal my car. My car has, the sunroof has a leak. Like the seal, like the rubber seal is starting to like pull away from the glass. And so it leaks when it rains. And I have like an adhesive, like a sealant to fix it, but I have to wait until a day where it doesn't rain for about 48 hours to 24 hours. And it rains every day. So right now I'm keeping my car like parked under a tree, so it stays drier, so it doesn't leak and get all like mildewy in there. And then hopefully it'll stop raining and I can like seal my car up. And I don't have to worry about the rainwater leaking into it. It's not as bad anymore. My mom figured out what the issue was with it, like why it was like super duper wet in there, and she was like, "Oh, there's like little drainage channels on the side of the car that go from the sunroof like down the side and like spill the water down like the edge of the door." And the little places that the water is supposed to run to were clogged, so it kind of kept pooling on the top of the sunroof into that seal, like the gap in the seal. So that's why it just leaked really badly. But now it doesn't leak as bad, it just drips occasionally, and that's still not great because it's gonna get gross in there. But I have the solution. I just need it to not rain, and it keeps raining. Because it's the summertime and it's just gonna rain. Duct tape fixes all. It's literally just caulk. Like, it's a automotive caulk, so it's like made to last in cars. But I can't use it. It's because it's silicone, so it has to cure. It can't get wet like that. Perfect napping weather? It is. I don't trust people who call it fall and par people who call them quarters, not seasons. But I mean, I lived in an area where it was actually like the seasons were evenly split between 3 months. It was perfect. Where has a caulk? I have caulk. C-A-U-L-K? Caulk. Not that one. This one. Cock. No, I mean like cock, like silicone. Like a caulking gun. Hi guys, I have some sauce. A one without a cock, like an angel without wings. What's up, y'all? Hey, Goofy King. See if any more gaps. I thought I filled in something, but I can't remember. I think that was it. But yeah, it passes the silhouette test. Oh no, I put it on the wrong layer. Who we drawing today? I'm drawing my friend Mute in a sundress. Bam. And then invert that. And then let me pull my reference image in. I would use the same reference image for her every time. Because it's the silliest screenshot of her I have. And it blends in perfectly. Cute, yeah, I love her, she's cute. What does this caulking gun do? It fills cracks with caulk. So you guys were doing a collab the other day but I couldn't join. It's okay. I had to leave anyway, like early in. I wanted to go for longer than we ended up going for, because I had to go to the airport and pick up my sister, and so I had to leave kind of abruptly, which I'm not too happy about. Like, it's fine I had to pick her up from the airport, it just sucks to the timing of it. Because she got off her plane like an hour earlier than she was supposed to. So her friend couldn't pick her up, and then I wasn't planning to have to pick her up, so that's why I streamed when I did, because I was like, oh, I can squeeze in like 2.5 hours with Mute, and then be good, because she won't get off her flight until then. And that's not how it ended up working. Is that my anime rec? Which one? Which one? I can't say if I can't say I remember. Cause I don't. Oh, I gotta go further than this actually. I gotta go in here. But yeah, I felt like drawing Mute because I saw a thing of like an illustration of a girl in like a sundress with like the little sunflowers and the braids, and I'm like, oh, I gotta draw Mute like that. And then I remembered that I can stream, so I haven't really been streaming that much this week, or even like the last week too. I have time. That's not really the problem. It's more of like the energy and the motivation. Like, it's very weird when like I have every time to like stream, because like I'm like, oh, well, I can do it later, and then I just don't. Because I won't be in the mood for it. And I'm used to having like a set schedule, and I probably could make a schedule, but like it's really weird right now because people kind of show up at my house at random, whether it be like maintenance people or like stuff like that. Like this week, I'm getting my apartment inspected like at any point in time next week. Like literally all week they could show up, so I won't know until they're like already there. So that kind of like throws a wrench in my plan to stream a little bit, like, particularly in the afternoon. I could still stream in the evening, but because I was gonna make a schedule finally, and I was like, well, damn, it's gonna have to like all be evening shit, and then like people are coming around willy-nilly. I'm gonna show up at your house as well. You plan on drawing yourself a snake and you get— oh, the one with the snakes. Yeah. The snake lady. I think I do remember seeing that. Darasan Reiwa. It's a bit grim, so heads up. I think I remember seeing that. Not the anime itself, but your message about it. I think I remember now. That's okay. I like a grim show. So that week will be night streams. They definitely won't come at 1 p.m. That is true. They won't come at 1 in the morning. I don't think they would come at like 8 p.m. when I've been streaming in the evening though. I think they would be done by then. So yeah, if anything, it'll be evening streams. And then my classes start up soon. And I don't know how I'm gonna balance streaming on top of that. I'm gonna have a job interview on Tuesday, so that kind of blocks up Tuesday. Because I have that job interview and then my parents are gonna come see me that same day. And then my apartment could also be inspected that day. So yeah, I just have shit willy-nilly. It's just so much. Hi, and no creature today? No creature today. Golden Cowboy. Hi, Farvlin. Bye, Farvlin. No creature today. Question, do you draw the face of the head first? I draw a circle as the head, and then I draw the face, and then I build the head around it. And then if I tweak it if I need to. If I draw the head first, I can't get the faces proportioned just how I like them. But I know not everybody works like that. I know I'm just kind of weird for that. I always just draw face first. Damn it. I don't know, I feel like that's also why I always draw a very specific head angle. Farvlin's leaving. Signature move. Also, hi Jake. How was Spider-Man? Maybe one day I'll stay to the end. Do you do the highs and buys just at random when you pop in and then leave? Or is it more of like you're lurking and then you do it as you're gonna leave? I've always been curious of that. I'm probably not gonna get an answer though. At random? Ah, I see. That's all I wanted to know. I was just curious. I thought about that the last time you did a high and by. I'm like, I wonder if Farvlin's just been lurking this whole time, or if Farvlin just pops in at will and just high buys. The drive-by shooting. The drive-by... I guess stream snipe would be a good word for it. Not really, though. I don't know how to phrase it. Drive-by chat? I believe I've never thought about putting mutant pinks. You know what? I'll stay for a bit more. I'll see how it. I see how it is. I lurk sometimes, but I always say hi. Try by a couple minutes when I'm busy and turn when I'm not. Don't have anything to do anyway. You see, look, now we're just all vibing together. I'm very tempted to make the sundress like a very pale baby pink now. But that'll be later. But yeah, I never cared about if people lurked or not. I know some people do, like it gets on their nerves, but I'm a lurker. If I watch streams, unless it's mute, I'll interact with mute in chat. But like if I'm watching any other person in stream, I don't say shit. Like I just lurk. So it would be very hypocritical of me to say shit about lurkers. Also, lurkers make up like the majority of any stream, so it's kind of silly to be like, those dang lurkers, how dare they not interact with me? One dude who doesn't mind dressing like a femboy because that's how his mom wanted him to dress, I guess. So it's right up your alley. I see, I see. Next movie night we should do a historical drama. That would be kind of cool. Most humans are lurkers. This is very true. Well, I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's one thing to like have me in the background, you know? And it's another thing to like actively be in chat. I feel like I make good second monitor content. I feel like I'm somebody to be actively watched, you know? I feel like I'm good for keeping on in the background while you do other shit. Just to feel the presence of another person. What do you say, lurker like that? What do you mean? Getting video, the likes are like 7% of the views, comments are like 2%. Exactly. The statistics. Good for background noise, so you know your place. I do know my place. I like supporting Dragon Ball fans. Jake's got his biases, and that's okay. I should play more Dragon Ball games. Because she's a southern woman. I'm a southern dame. Say olive oil. Olive oil. Olive oil. Oil. Watch Dragon Ball Z for your movie nights. Oh, that'd be so fun. Jake likes a different dubbing of it though than I do. I like the Kai cut of Dragon Ball Z. I know. But it's what I grew up with. Olive oil. Olive oil. Olive oil. Oil. What about Genshin Squadra? It's a DBZ game. Wait, what? Genshin Squadra. I know a Filipino who acquired a southern accent by playing Red Dead. If I liked open world games, I think I would like Red Dead, but I don't. My brother loves Red Dead though. How pink is this gonna be? That's gonna be too pink. I feel like a very pale pink. Unless it matches too close to the skin. It does. Like, to the point we can barely consider it a pink. Is she dyslexic? What do you mean? I want you to know chat is really small for me all the time. I may be stupid. And I may not know how to read out loud, but I can read. Remember when YouTuber movies were terrible and shitty? I do. Do you guys remember the Smosh movie? Because I do. I remember watching the Smosh movie. See? Do you guys remember the Fred movie? Where John Cena was his dad? The Smosh movie was peak with Little Me. I don't even remember the plot of the Smosh movie. I just remember that I saw it a handful of times. Yeah, I should try Mutant Pink more. She looks good in pinks. Bro, Little Me thought the Emoji Movie was good. I was already old enough to know the Emoji Movie was not good. part of that YouTube phase, but I did watch Logan Paul doing the infamous Japan trip vids. I remember when that happened, but I never liked Logan Paul, so I was out of the loop with that. But I do remember when that happened. I thought Fred was funny if dubbed in Arabic. Did they do the thing where they like they pitched it up? Did they pitch it up too? Like, did they do his voice right? I have to know. I'm terribly curious now. Yeah, I think it was years ago on Nickelodeon. Fred did have a Nickelodeon show. I forgot about that. I forgot that Fred was so popular that they put him on Nickelodeon. You guys remember Smosh Babies? Do you remember when Smosh had like their own animated series? Wasn't Fred the first YouTuber to get 1 million subs? I think. You have like 3 movies? I think so. I remember he was huge at the time. Didn't he sell his brand though? Like, I think he sold the rights to all of it. I was watching people explore abandoned houses or anything that's on in Grimm. I didn't watch Fred consistently at that time. I just remember it existing. And Smosh. And Tobuscus. Probably people unboxing Kinder Eggs when I was 7. I remember like Smosh's mail videos, like them unboxing fan mail. I remember all of those. I'm trying to scrape my mind for what I was watching as a kid on YouTube like that. All I'm coming up with is like Nyan Cat though, and like funny cat videos. Like really early YouTube, like 2009. I remember one time my dad thought I was colorblind because he was stupid and he didn't know that women couldn't be colorblind or like way less likely to be colorblind. He made me do one of those like color blindness tests, and he didn't know. He clicked on one of like the jump scare ones on really early YouTube, and so I was doing it And I had to have been like, it was easily like very or like the first few years of YouTube, so it was I was probably like 7, 8 years old, maybe not, like definitely like really young like that. And we got to the end of it and I got jump scared by like the screaming like zombie lady one. Like you know what I mean? Kind of like the one with the car driving down the thing and it like jump scares you. It was like that exact same face. And it terrified the shit out of me. And I like had a little panic attack and started crying as a kid. And my dad felt so bad. But the whole reason he made me do the stupid little vision test and he thought I was colorblind is because I said that his khakis, which are beige, I said they were brown. Because I didn't know the word for beige or tan. I just said that they were brown. And he thought that meant that I was colorblind. At least you're not colorblind. I'm not colorblind. It cured me of my colorblindness. But no, I distinctively remember that. Every time I see one of those colorblind tests, that's like the first thing my brain goes to is getting jump scared as a child. Like that's the first thing my brain like clicks together because it's just like an impactful memory on my poor child brain. Was getting jump scared. Minecraft but with realistic hands, POV. It was it was like the same jump scare as like the car. You know, the one the car driving down the windy road and it like jump scares right at the end. It was the exact same jump scare. You see, it was Asian people coloring pointed to beige. Yeah, no, it was his khakis, and I just didn't know the word for that shade, so I said it was brown. Every video I watched on YouTube, I had to run it through with my mom because once I clicked on a vid with cursing, it's oh, that car commercial, yeah, that one. I could 100% probably find videos that I watched as a kid on YouTube if I tried hard enough. Like, if I looked for things on YouTube from that time period, I probably could find them. There's also things that have just, like, outlasted time, like the This Is Sparta, like, Electro Meat remix. Like, that era of YouTube. And the internet. Actually, I think that one's, like, pre-YouTube. Like, message board era internet. Called it sand color before they found out beige and tan. I just called it brown. Was good. Ain't no modifier. That he had a surgery gotta be my first introduction to gore. That, oh my god, I forgot about that video. What are we talking about? Early YouTube. We're talking about early YouTube. Like videos we saw as kids and stuff. Alright, I'm pretty content with the flats on this. Should make gore art because of that. You can get yours back from the universe. I mean, I could draw gore, but I don't want to. I don't really want to draw gore right now. I wanted to draw cute girls in cute sundresses. Back in my day, YouTube didn't have ads. Back in my day. back in my day, everything was 4:3 ratio. Back in my day, 4:3 ratio was called standard. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong layer. What do you need chat to join to? Welcome to the circus. I don't have control. Yeah, I got exposed to a lot of like weird videos online as a kid. Do you know the guy who made the duck song on YouTube? He did Lego Batman videos, like Lego Batman stop motion videos. I used to watch the shit out of those. Now he makes AI. That's sad. That's just depressing. Lemonade Duck Song? Yeah. Back in my day, back in your day, it was the 2008 crisis. Listen, either your parents got divorced or you got a Wii, and I got a Wii. So, that was the times. Listen, I can't help I was raised during the recession. I guess the sun should be coming from above if it's like midday, so maybe I should take that back. Right here. I get the shading to the hat, but Beat looks like she's done with chat's BS. Listen, I know. It'll get better once I shade the hair. I feel like once I shade the hair and the underside of the hat, it'll start to click. But you're right, it does look like that. What are you drawing? We're drawing my friend Mute. In a pretty sundress, because I saw an image of a girl in a sundress with like braids and flowers in her hair, and I'm like, that's perfect. And sunflowers in her hair. Like, I know exactly who I'm drawing with that inspiration. And I remembered that I can stream. I keep forgetting that I can just stream this week. You know, her whole legs are probably gonna be darkened. I guess we could, like, do, like, right here. Make it look like it's just some shadow. There we go. Did the divorce already happen? No. Did she be your wife? That is my wife. I mean, Nobody knows the lore that she's not actually my wife. So when I say that it's my wife, I feel like people are either gonna think I'm A, schizophrenic, and I've made a fake wife, or they're gonna think it's literally my wife. I already had somebody think that Mia was genuinely my wife. Which is really funny. It's my damn fault, too. I keep calling her my wife. So I keep dialing it back and saying friend. What is a spouse but a friend forever? You're so right. Find somebody who makes you happy, chat. Oh, there's a speck. I see that speck. Get out of here. Breaking VTuber marries a vector art she drew. Goku, my beloved. Goku, my beloved, please. Motherfuckers have married Miku and Kiryu from Yakuza. I think marrying someone's OC ain't too far there. I mean, you're right, but somebody's gonna think like I made her up. That's even more depressing. Divorce is inevitable, so marry someone you only kind of like, so when it happens it doesn't hurt as much. That's terrible advice. Don't do that. Find something you love, and then if you don't believe in marriage, just don't marry. Ah. Ow. Women just call each other wives and turn into a poly relationship. Sometimes. Guess my next words? Well, I was gonna say bye, but it's actually bless you. But bye, Farblin. I know you're dipping. You're gonna leave me forever. Yup. Did you break a rib or something? No, every time I sneeze, it just hurts my nose. Question, do violets bleed? They can bleed, I suppose. Would it be sap? Or would it be like... I don't think it would be actual blood. But I mean, if you cut any root, it does like leak the water or nutrients out of it. So I guess that concept applies to them. Like, you know when you like rip a dandelion out of the ground and it's like that weird like milky kind of like substance, like that sap? Maybe it's like that. It's like the Chinese censorship for blood. Which is like extra cursed. But I imagine it's probably something like that. Like tree sap. I guess it all depends on if they're squishy or not. I still haven't decided if they're squishy or not. I like the idea that they're squishy, but I also really like the idea that they're solid like a daikon radish. So I haven't settled. I guess it really just depends on my mood whether or not they're solid or not. So if they're squishy, let's just assume they're full of sap. What are you planning on with your haircuts? I mean, probably just trim up what I already have, honestly. Bojack talk about anything you can marry first person you tolerate and never let go, because everyone loves you, but nobody will like you. That's the loneliest feeling there is. I gotta rewatch BoJack Horseman. I really like BoJack. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good show. Remember, I asked Nori if I could draw Art of Mute's model and suck Nori's model, and she said yes. When I was talking about the sketch for it, you said I wasn't serious. Mute's gonna hate it. I mean, it's because I don't think she would like it. I'm pretty confident that Mute is probably straight. If I'm being honest. New game for you to try. It's called Overlord. It's basically Pikmin, but you're evil ass Sauron looking motherfucker who sends his minions to do evil shit. He's also low key evil as fuck. Wait. Where's my post-its and where's my pen? I don't have my pen. Where's my pen? I bought like a pack of pens and I probably lost all of them when I moved. Please have a writing device. Thank you. What's it called? Overlord? Why'd you tell me yes in a serious tone if you knew she was hating it? I mean, you can keep it to yourself. You could also send it to me. I don't think she would like it. I can't because they deleted the sketch. Well, that's okay. Overlord like the anime, but it's not the anime. It's okay, I wrote Overlord game. You know, they just put minions. There we go. Put it on the wall of sticky notes on my computer. Evil rapscallions would be much preferred. Well, that's good. Much of a friend. I would do that. I would be gay for you, I guess. I guess. To be fair, I've literally only seen Mute thirst after men, so that's pretty much the extent of the information I have to go off of. It's basically all I have to work with. Need pictures and YouTube screens? It's called a screenshot. You should take a screenshot. Let me in live chat. I want to send pictures. Oh, see, that would be cool if you could. At the very least, reaction images would be kind of nice. I feel like that would be very quickly abused, though. Also, probably a lot of data for YouTube to store. Only close people know I'm married. I don't need the government to be nosy. I mean, probably a lot of people just don't get married, though. Like, they'll legally get married, but, like, that's kind of it. Or they, like, won't legally... Like, they'll legally be married, but they won't combine assets or anything like that. Promise you, blood chats could allow pics, all hell would break loose, like those Insta reels. That's what I'm saying. Like, it would just not work. Get married for the tax benefits. See, that would be the reason. Health insurance. Get married for health insurance. Cute. Okay. I'm home and married to a baker family for the secret recipe, then I divorce her and steal the secret formula. I'm low-key evil. Have like a long-term plan of like falling in love and like having a beautiful family and a beautiful wedding, and then just stealing the recipe. So you can just make really good bread. You steal her great-great-grandmother's sourdough starter. Steal the great-grandmother's sourdough starter that's been within the family for generations. Should I continue with the Conquest Violet fight or draw Omni-Man chat? I mean, you did say you were gonna draw Violet's, like, mark with the spaghetti. the bad moment. That moment went on for, like, way too fucking long. It was painful for me to watch that. My dad left the room. I remember we were watching it, me and my brother and my dad, because we've all been, like, watching Invincible every time the seasons come out. At least we did, but, my dad had to leave the room. He couldn't take it. Hello, hey Jackson. But yeah, no, that was a crazy scene. You should do Omni-Man though, because you have not drawn a violent Omni-Man yet. I do kind of want to see it. Just see my positive messages. I like your artwork and I hope your channel gets big one day. Thank you. I always like a nice positive message. Who doesn't like a little praise? What if midway through I fell in love with her brother who secretly hates Greg because his dad used to beat him with the crusty baguettes as punishment as a kid, and then I had a conflict of interest? He had to break her heart and divorce her for the secret bread recipe, but in the process of stealing the bread recipe, you're also breaking his heart. So it's a double whammy for her, and then you're also betraying him, so even if you think you're gonna be okay, it's all in shambles, and you've broken his trust along with her trust. We don't want Nari to get 1k? Damn. 1k is kind of scary, I'm not gonna lie. It is a little scary. I don't want to do that karaoke stream. You don't want that, little bro. I don't want that. There are bugs under your skin and they work from... I want bugs under my skin. Trying to keep Noriko niche. I mean, keep me all for yourself, I guess. I'm not even like a niche micro celebrity at 1,000. Want bugs under your skin, take some pre-workout. What is there bugs in the pre-workout? Or is the pre-workout gonna make me wish I had bugs under my skin? On second thought, yeah, no. I don't think my fandom deserves to get the spotlight. I'm undeserving of it. It's very funny because my like minor success on YouTube is purely just like me just being like, I don't know what I did, but it keeps working. Like, I'll just do something and I just keep doing it and the algorithm's like, oh, I see what you're doing, and then that's just kind of how that's been working. I should draw Noriko with the proposed art cover. You should. I like that song. You didn't even know that song, which is surprising. I'm surprised you didn't know that. Wait, that's mute. It is mute. Chicken sandwich. Oh, did you see the chicken sandwich video? Keep Nori niche, ban anyone new in chat. That's horrible. Music's too loud to hear. Is it? It's pretty low. I can drop it like a little bit. I mean, make me a mod right now. No. Can't have power hungry mods. Noriko will be more famous than Pokimane by 2027. Trust the process. We're on that grind set. I don't want to become a niche micro celebrity. Random person comes in, says, hi, I love your model, he's banned immediately. That's horrible. That's just sad. If I draw cover art, you gotta sing it so I don't make the rules here. Shame. Like that'll ever happen. Oh wait, did I put this on? Okay. You get your own layer. It has to be done. I don't like sharing Nori, sorry. Wild. I didn't think you guys would be so possessive. Nori will become popular enough for people to ask for feet pics and get pissed off when she talks about her love life because it should be me mindset. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get stalkers and shit. Which is horrible, and I shouldn't even speak it into existence because it's terrifying. I'm gonna get doxxed and somebody's gonna find my old Gmail account and like hack it and all sorts of crazy nonsense. What else do people do? Oh yeah, like cancel me on Twitter over something I said like a year ago. Like now. Like now a year ago. So it'll be like 5 years old. Us possessive. No, you're needy, not we. It's lies. Creep doxed a PNG tuber I modded for and she quit. That's horrible. Genuinely, the doxing thing scares me more than anything. And I try to be safe about it, but there's really only so much you can do. Luckily, I have a very small digital footprint. Because I've always been big about my web safety, because I grew up in an era where that was like a thing before social media. So, like, I barely exist online already. But I do get kind of scared. PNG tuber catching strays. It's fucked up. What's a PNG tuber? It's basically... I have a PNG model. I could bring it up. It's basically just an animated image. And it animates according to the mic. I have one. Let me pull it up. What's next? Human tuber? No, those are called flesh tubers. Where is my PNG? There it is. There's my PNG. Which one are you? There you are. Yeah, this thing. This is a PNG. Flesh tuber. That's what they call them. Anyways, this is a PNG tuber. This is just like, it's like at least at the very bare minimum, like this one, it's like 4 images. And it just responds to the mic. And it just rotates between the images on the mic. And drinking coffee permanently. I know, I really like my PNG, honestly. Maybe about to turn into a ladyboy again. Maybe. You never know. Anyway, yeah, that's what a PNG tuber is. It's really convenient. I usually use mine when I play heavier games because it's way less intense on the computer. That's why most people are PNG tubers, is either they can't afford models, either 2D or 3D, or their computer just can't handle it. It looks so cute. I like my PNG. Why is it vibrating? Caffeine overloaded? Yes. That's exactly why I made it vibrate. You can change, like it can bounce or just like stay still and stuff. I made mine jittery because it's the coffee. I made it drinking coffee because I'm always drinking coffee. But you said there's not coffee in that cup. Did I? Oh, I might have been joking the one time I was drinking alcohol on stream. And just said it wasn't coffee. Do you have a chibi model too? I do not. I just have 3D, 2D, and the PNG. Actually, I do have a chibi model. I forgot I made a chibi model. I forgot I made the chibi. Face tracking won't work because it's on webcam and I'm not using a webcam right now, but I do have the chibi. I forgot about it. Is it this one? Yeah. I do have the chibi. No, this is not it. This is not the one. You? Or you? Neither. This one? Yeah, there we go. She's really big. I didn't scale her down properly. I do have the chibi though. Her face tracking is not gonna work though. Why is it smugging? It is just smug. I don't have the expression key binding set. Damn it. Smug ass creature is low-key evil. A thief. I have the fear of my camera opening. I can't trust them. Cute. It is cute. Cute equals evil. This thing is evil. The most evil, diabolical creature. I made this one from scratch. This is an entirely scratch 3D model. And I'm very proud of it. She's so small. She's a little janky when she moves, but I love her. I think I forgot to add glasses on them all. I thought about adding glasses and I couldn't make it look nice, so I said fuck it. I gave up on giving it glasses. I don't even remember which one I was using before. What outfit was I using? The backup? I think so. Yeah. Whoa, hey. Is that the Among Us suit? No. It's just supposed to be like a little jumper, but it does look like a little Among Us. Aw, blind short person model. As like us being us now, Nori. I like my little violet jumpsuit. It's a very cute outfit. Or like the model. I like the chibi. I don't get to use it because the face cam setup for it is weird. I don't have my setup right now. Because I'm lazy and I never like set up my webcams. Bring back the bikini. I miss ponytail Nori. I can bring back the bikini. I only stopped using it because I felt like I was using it too much. I felt like I was using it too much. Like it was a little too like I had it like a little too often. What's the quickest way to get muted, chat? I don't know, probably saying something really bad. There's nothing like too much. It's just... The bikini is wrong. It is, but look, I'm covering it. It's fine. I don't have it chest up, so we're safe. Make a country outfit with an interactive spit tank. The little spittoon. Also gives a fuck about biddies. I'm here for the ponytail. The ponytail. One of the rare occurrences I have longer hair. I know it's quite the treat. But I know I don't want to make the Kalkini because I know where that's gonna lead. But I do need a country outfit. I wish I could get that mute. It has these little like ear piercings. It's too late now. I don't feel like drawing them. These are the Viet songs that you yet again, Nori. Still waiting on the feedback. It's because it's on Spotify. I gotta freaking open Spotify. I don't want to do that. I don't have Spotify. Every time I watch you draw, I feel like drawing too, but when I do, I have the skills of wet paper noodle. Just doodle. Don't draw for, like, seriousness. Just draw for shits and giggles. Like a burkini, Islamic bikini. I've seen those. They look like a great way not to get sunburned. Every time I've seen one, because I've been to the beach before and I saw a lady in one. I was like, man, that's so convenient. It's because it's kind of like a wetsuit where you won't get sunburnt. Jarvis, make it burn. Dude, I'm gonna get skin cancer. It's not even funny. It's been so hot outside that I've been having to put on sunscreen every time I go outside because I'm scared that I'm gonna get sunburnt. Like, genuinely. I'm a little scared that I'm gonna get, like, really badly sunburnt. Just being outside, like, a little too long. I just closed my tab. I did just close my tab. Nice. Whoopsies. Just minimize that so I don't accidentally break it again. Do it for do it due to religion. I mean, I know that, but it's mostly just because like I've seen it and my brain just goes, man, that'd be so nice to not get sunburned in. Why is that? Oh, mask. That'll work. Use Apple Music or what? No, I use YouTube Music. I have YouTube Premium, so I use YouTube Music. Also, I don't pay for my premium. Before I hear somebody say that, I don't pay for my premium. I'm on a family plan. So I get YouTube Music, and I use the YouTube Music. Because it's kind of nice, because YouTube Music has absolutely everything. If YouTube's algorithm considers something to be a song, it's on YouTube Music, which is really nice, because there's a lot of stuff that I listen to that does not end up like on Spotify. Like weird little remixes of shit that people make. Or like certain covers. YouTube Music's just superior. It's superior for like what I use it for. If I listen to like normie music, you probably could argue that it's not as good, but because of like the niche shit I listen to, it's really convenient for that. Also the podcasts, like all the podcasts I listen to are on there. I like YouTube video, like just YouTube channels. Also just being able to like play videos in the background, like download videos to watch later. Like that shit saved me on my last flight. He's Musician now, which is basically YouTube but free, which is nice. Want to break from the ads? I just have ad blockers. So like even if, like for example, like this channel does not have my YouTube Premium because I don't have it linked to my family account that my parents pay for. I have my personal YouTube account linked to that. So like what I do is I just have ad blockers usually, or like for example with the background music, I use my personal YouTube account for the background music. Because if it's on a playlist, you won't get ads in between. Which is quite nice. I use Spotify because political reasons. I don't judge whoever does. I just never picked up on it. I've always either ripped YouTube videos to MP4 or I've used ad blockers. Like I've always used workarounds, and then eventually my parents were just like, well, we're all like using ad blockers and shit, so we might as well just pay for premium. because we all watch YouTube like on the actual TV, and it's really hard to get an ad blocker on the TV. So we were all like, well, might as well pay for premium because we can all use it and get the benefits from it. Can't do YouTube music because 12K songs on Spotify and I'm lazy. Use a browser Brave because it's built-in ad blocker. I use Brave as well. I don't use Brave. I have multiple browsers on my computer because I noticed Brave does not run the best when I'm streaming. I assume it's something to do with the ad blockers or something, and I never wanted to figure out what exactly. So I use Firefox when I stream, and then I have Brave hooked up on my other browser. I feel like I could do like a really fun little trick here. If I use... Let me see how this looks. Oh shit. If I do this, and then do like luminosity or something. Tint? That doesn't really do it. Luminosity makes it just disappear. Overlay? I'm trying to keep the yellow hue to it. Geometric beam. Doesn't really do what I want it to do. Gamma doesn't really do that either. Soft light. Tint? Maybe I have too pale of a yellow. Let me see. Green merge. Well, green merge might work. Highlighting it. Yeah, I like that. Let's do that. What does luminosity do? It creates light. It just basically is a layer style that creates light. Or it makes it look like light. Sometimes it works when you're overlaying things like that. It's just layer style stuff. Chat, how are we feeling about luminosity? How are we feeling about audacity? I'm just creating the highlight points in this, honestly. Because I want to add some, like, a little diversity to the colors. The opposite of multiply? Pretty much. That's like the easiest way to describe it, I think. It's like the opposite of... I can't see it on my drawing tablet, so I have to look at my other monitor. There we go. The snack I post on Food Chat, do they have that in your Viet store? I'll have to see, and then I'll have to actually go see. That was like that little chip bag, right? Yeah, those. I have to go see if they do. Can I borrow $5 for what? I'm new and my job is to make people happy. Are you a smiling friend? Perchance? Only if you're allergic to peanuts. I'm not allergic to peanuts, thank God. Aw, it doesn't do what I hoped it would do. Like, Draw Cat's been drawing for 11 years. Nice. We were talking earlier about how I don't know how to draw animals. Yeah, I'm okay with how Overlay kind of handles her hair color. Overlay can be kind of a hit or miss when it comes to adding saturation into something. Like, I don't mind it, but I don't like how it looks in certain cases. But I feel like with this, because of the brightness it's gonna have, I think I'm okay with it. You're happy? That's a foreign concept to me. It is. Listen, I can be happy. I just don't express my joy. Love your art. Thank you. I can be happy. It's just not my default. God did not make me a joyous creature, alright? You gatekeeping happiness now? I could. I gave keep Vegeta, no one else can get him. Damn. My sister's gonna be so upset. Leave Vegetable and his hairline alone. There's nothing wrong with his big ass forehead. Just more surface area for forehead kisses. Like to make people happy because I'm nice, but no one talks to me because I'm nice. Oh no, the feedback loop. That's mean to say. I'm sorry. That's just my default response. That's mean. I shouldn't have said that. Whoops. What time is it? Oh my god, it's midnight. Is that how we roll? We both already know. I don't know. Just because I don't know how to respond when people are nice to me does not mean that I'm not evil, per se. Actually, that should be yellow. We might be able to pull this off. Might be able to add sun tones without, overdoing it. Like, create that warm sun effect. She needs corrections. Duh. Man. I like to draw cats because it makes me feel better when I get anxiety. I like drawing when I'm anxious, honestly. Maybe that's why I do it so much. It's definitely like my anxious thing, where I like to draw when I'm all worked up. There we go. Still have that layer. Let's put it below. How long can you keep rolling your R's? I can't roll my R's. I cannot roll my R's. Oh, fun layer hack. You can do this fun thing where you can add warmth to a color by you can add warmth to it by overlaying at like a couple percentage opacity on the overlay, and it creates this like nice warm tone. It's very subtle, but you can create this like nice warmth to it, and just take it the whole way. I don't know how. I usually just start off on normal and figure out where I am. There we go. And then for all the shadows, because we just warmed up all the shadows and we don't really want that, you just take blue or purple. And you just do the opposite. And you just rework the shadows. Yeah, it doesn't have to. That's the best part, is it doesn't have to be perfect. You just need like vaguely where the warmth is and vaguely where the shadows are. And then overlay. If you wanted to go really crazy with it, you could easily just leave it up really high like this. But it looks dumb. like to bring it down. I'm starting to feel like maybe that luminosity on the skin's a little much. Like it's a little too bright. When I get to know that's actually peak. Yeah. You basically like you're overlaying a warm tone onto it. You see, like I can it works really good for skin. Ube, please go back. We miss you. I know, right? Where's Ube? Watch this movie called Atlantis: The Last. Oh, is that the animated one? Probably lifting boxes. Probably it's probably working. We're getting off soon. A live action remake. Amazon Houseworker. I think he works in retail, but it's really good for creating like this. It's called subsurface scattering. It's like where the shadows of your skin, absorb light and create this like warm tone. Like you can see the line here between like the red and the blue. The way it kind of mutes down the skin, the warmth of the skin, and where it highlights the warmth of the skin. When it's laid down more subtly, it's a little nicer. Like if I just bring that here. Yeah, it's great for creating that like gradient subsurface scattering effect. Or in the case with this, with her green hair, it works really well. And it's just more so playing with how dark I want it. But you can see a lot on the dress because of that blue-pink gradient. Mute down, I get it. Yeah. Bedtime, Nori. It is almost my bedtime. But it helps a lot if you do like a multiply layer with like blues or purples, because you can really kind of push back how dark that is. And you can warm it up a little, which is really nice. And it doesn't look so harsh. What are you? Are you that? Yes. Holy detail. It's just fun colors. So sad Noriko missed you playing Fortnite. I know! I'm so sad I missed that. I was freaking occupied and I forgot you were streaming. I wonder what happened if I would overlay this on top. Yeah, you can see it kind of reverses how dark the blues are. I like it this way more. Hi. Oh my god. This just made me more scared to join Gartic Phone. What do you mean? I don't draw that good when I play card to phone. I need a background. Do I still have my images of sunflower fields that I saved like last year when I drew Mutant Sundress? I think I do. Now to remember if I named the files appropriately or if they're just screenshots. I don't remember. I don't think they're screenshots. I don't show up in my screenshot folder. I don't know where I put these. My textures folder, maybe? I feel like I put a lot of my... I could just do this. I can slap like the most generic, like, anime beach background that I have. Oh, it's all the way in the middle. Oh, there we go. It's past 12. Norga's already decaying by the second. I am. Make a good postcard. It is a nice postcard. Looks amazing. I know, she looks so good. It's super cute. Let me sign off on this at least. Bottom corner. I turn on my smoothness, because I can't write my name if the smoothness is up. It just like trips me up. There we go. Perfect. Only took me about 3 hours. Where the seagull at? You're right. I do need to put the seagull in there. Wait, can I find like a PNG of a seagull and like slap it in there? Because what cracks me up is like, for some odd reason, I don't know why, this is just a weird UK thing that I hear a lot, like with Mute. She always has seagulls like in the background. Like she must live near like a port or something. Because seagulls just chill near her window, and you can hear the seagulls. Go to sleep already, Nori. I will. Let me find the seagull. Classic V-shaped lines. I was gonna put a PNG of a seagull because that sounded funnier. I can't find a good PNG of a seagull. Get the seagull your face. I can't find a good picture of a seagull, so we're just gonna... We're just gonna do the little white bees, I guess. For the seagulls. It's time for reels by Jake. I'll be gone by the time we do little bee seagulls. Perfect. Okay, I'm done. I never saved this once, by the way. That's horrifying. Krita could have crashed at like any point in time, and I would have lost all of that. There we go. Okay. She looks amazing and cute. I went out and I did what I said I was gonna do. I drew a cute girl in a sundress. Perfect. Anyway, I'm gonna go to bed. I gotta go to bed. But it was fun. I like a good drawing stream. My brain is short-circuiting so fast. Anyways, I gotta get out of here, so yeah. You know the drill. Good night. Oh, Yasumi. Yana, 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 yana. Bye-bye. Will you see me tomorrow? I don't think you'll see me tomorrow. If I do, it'll be in the evening. Thank you for stream. No problem. Nights. Kimi wa Jitsu ni baku da na.